Shubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Kublai pi baro ipidang sobhai pi syakade ko program ko bekerpang Kaba Jingïakren madiwei Samla ibidang Wanphai negeri Ukraine baditai long Samla ishika deep nat ini Samla idang Wanphai Shillong hagasi ublei adien baka sarkar India kalawan kid iki langte na po Romania ini Samla di bupuli ya ke MBBS hangti po Ukraine bat mentang it ngap ike Kaba idon ban batai shapang ke Jinglong jingban hakate kari Kaba kidang don shu ki khna bat ki Samla na ke jilla ke jogi ki bedang sakut hangti bat ki bedang up ya ke sarkar India bahkan one lam iki shagari lejong. Thank you so much for your time, Ishika, and first of all, welcome back.
Thank you.
Glad that you're back safe and sound. So can you tell our viewers, here there is a concern about the ongoing crisis there in Ukraine after the Russian invasion,
Yes.
because around 30 odd students from Meghalaya are still there. So if you can just brief us a little bit about the situation in the area from where you had been evacuated from.
When I talk about the area from where I have been evacuated, it is located in the Chernivtsi. Like I'm from Bukovanian State Medical University. It is located in Chernivtsi. It is in the extreme western border of Ukraine. So there is not much of a problem there. If students are still stuck in that state, they can be relaxed. Like no problem is there. Until now, we can't predict what's going to happen in future. But my evacuation process was really smooth and it was in a very organized manner. I didn't face much problem. Directly from hostel, I was evacuated. From my university people, my Indian Student Society, that is the authorities helped us out. The Embassy of India also did a very vital role. They prepared everything, like buses from Romania. They only prepared the buses from Romania. They took us to the airport. From airport, we were taken back. We were brought back to India. So it was quite good. But I feel bad for those who are stuck in other parts of the country. They are in extreme need. Food, shelter and everything. Even network problems in some parts. So yeah.
So after the 24th, because the invasion started on the 24th of February, what was the advisory that was given to you from the university?
Yes. We were advised it was an option for us. Those who want to go back to India, you can go. Those who want to remain, we can remain. I was in dilemma that when I talked to the dean of our university, our professors, they advised us that there's no need to leave the country. These things are normal. They will only provoke. They will not attack. They told us. I also booked the ticket on 17th. After they released an advisory on the 17th or 16th, I guess, they said that those Indian students who want to evacuate, they can go back to India or else you can stay back. It was an option. So I was in dilemma. But then I booked the tickets on the 17th. And I was all prepared to come back. And then there was something Russians, they provoked that they will attack on the 16th. They will do some kind of bombarding in Kyiv. But then when 16th came, then there was no bombarding and all. So I thought maybe they are just making us afraid or something. So it's better not to go back, because if offline classes will start again, I have to come back again. And traveling again and again is not easy. And missing class there is very strict. We have 100% attendance. We have to give 100% attendance. We have marks on daily basis. We cannot miss even a single class. So out of that concern, I cancelled my ticket on 17th. And then everything was very fine, good, calm, peace in my state. Everything was very good. Even on the 23rd also, I went out for shopping. Nothing was so much problem. I even did a video call to my parents. They said everything is okay. But then on 24th, I woke up with the news early in the morning that they started bombarding without telling before, without provoking us. They started already. So from that day onwards, tension created. We became panic in hostels. Though we were safe, but then out of concern, we were scared kind of. So from that day onwards, the ISS team, our MD house, Sunil Sharma sir, he helped us out. He continuously updated us with the current situation. He only prepared everything for us, about our evacuation. He informed everything. So from that day onwards, we started preparing our coming back here. Then again, I booked flight again for the 26th of this month. But then by that time, airports were shut down because
Okay,
Kiev was
yeah.
attacked.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah,
So the evacuation started on the 26th.
26th. We were the second slot to be evacuated.
Okay. So from the university, you were taken to the border.
Yes, yes.
The
They
Ukraine.
shortlisted the names.
Yeah.
Like they shortlisted the names step by step. First 240 students were shortlisted. When 240 students name came up, my name was not there. I was a little bit panicked. But then in the second list, my name was there. My roommates' names were there. And then we were evacuated from there very nicely.
Okay, and then you were taken to the Romanian border.
Yes.
And then to the airport.
Yes, yes.
So at the border, I mean, we are seeing a lot of panic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people a lot of students gathering there.
Mm.
So what was the situation like?
Actually, now the situation is very much worse. In my time, we were only 240 students at one time. But now, all other university people have reached at the same time 3,000, 4,000 candidates. So, for us, it was like crossing the border is not easy. Actually, without visa, we were crossing the border. So, documentation process was quite long, 4 to 5 hours it took. But now, 3,000, vacating 3,000 and all mixed up universities. So the problems have arisen now. Students are not getting food, no clothing in this cold weather, minus degrees now. So our university, what they did, like our seniors, our Indian Student Society, they reached out the students of our university to provide clothing, food, everything they need. So like really thankful to them.
So how many Indians university?
Indians?
Yeah.
Around 2,000.
In your university?
Yes. Indians,
Okay.
lot of Indians we have. In my batch itself, there are around 600, 700 in my second year batch.
Okay, can you give us a perspective like why are Indian students going to Ukraine
Yes,
all
yes.
these years for studies, higher studies?
Actually, what is the scenario now? In India, there is 60% reservation, and we unreserved category, we don't get seats. Though we have talent, though we have passion, but we do not get seats here. So that's, and here the private institutions, they are like charging crores of rupees. We do not
Okay.
get seat here. We are from middle class families, so we have to, like, we are left with very little options, so we have to go there. There is 65% reservation. Reservation is it's like keeping on increasing every year. So we have very little options, so we have to like go abroad now.
Okay, so how is the teaching there?
Yeah,
The
there
academic program?
actually the education quality is very nice compared to India. Here, 150, 200 students are like allowed to sit in one classroom with one lecturer. But we have like small groups. We have been divided into small groups of 14 students, and each 14 student gets the attention of one teacher. So it's like we are getting personal attention. Very nice education quality. It depends from universities also. Like in India, all universities are not that much good, not that much bad also. So in Ukraine also it depends upon universities. So in my university, it's like we have been divided into 14 students in one group, and I'm in group number 95. So like we get personal attention, good quality of education, and we have a test on daily basis. We have to study daily. Like we have 5 marks test on daily basis. So every day subject we have to study every day.
I believe you started your course
Yes.
last year.
Yes, yes.
So it's a 5-year,
5.8 years course.
5.8. Okay. And then when you return to India, if you want to practice,
Yes.
that means you have to sit for an exam, right?
Yes, yes. Next exam. Now they've established that next exam. Before it was FMG, MCI, but now it is next, which is like common for all the Indian students as well. Private, be it government, be it students from Ukraine. They have to like sit for that exam. It's very compulsory.
So during the peacetime, how is Ukraine as a country? How are the people there?
Very good, very hospitable. I would like to say much better than India.
Really?
Yes, actually very nice. I really loved staying there. My 1-year experience was like fab. Their livelihood is very good. Very nice people. I really feel bad for them now. Like they're in great threat now. In each and every household, everyone is panicked now. For their families, for their near and dear ones. Some even have their people in border areas. So yeah.
So what about your Ukrainian friends? Are you in touch with them?
Ukrainian friends, some of them, I do have a touch with them.
Are they okay? I mean, are they
No, until now they're
safe?
okay. Until now they're okay. But we can't predict now.
Before you left the university, what was the advisory given? Like you can be called back anytime, or they'll be giving
Yeah,
you.
they said after the situation becomes calm, they'll call us back for offline classes. But until then, we'll be having online classes. So now we got a message yesterday that institutions are closed for 2 weeks till March 11. So now we're not having any classes. But I think maybe after that we'll be having online classes and then they'll call us back.
Are you in touch with any of the other Meghalaya students?
I don't know them, sir.
They are not in your
I
university?
didn't know that there are Meghalaya students. In my university, there are no students.
From our state.
Yes.
Okay, you're the only one.
Maybe one senior is there, I saw in one list, but I don't have any contact with him.
Oh, okay. He's from
He
Shillong?
was from Jowai,
From Johan.
maybe.
Okay. So what is your message to, there are still many parents out
He
here
is concerned.
who are concerned and, who are still waiting for their children to come back and
We just like
Reach
to
you safely.
tell them like not to panic, everyone will be safe. The authorities are taking care of them enough. They are in hostels, maybe in bunkers, but yes, out of concern, they will be like little bit panic, but there is nothing to worry about. Indian government is trying their best to help us out. Like they are coming all the way from India to Romanian border, Poland border to take their children. So it will take a time. It will take a lot of time, but I think everything will be done.
but we are seeing that the temperature is dipping and students are there out in the cold and waiting for the opportunity to cross over, and I mean you are lucky that you didn't see all that.
Because my university is just adjacent to the that state is adjacent to the Romanian border, so like really fortunate. I would really thank God for that. But I would just like to pray that everyone remains safe wherever they are, be it hostel or bunkers. Like everyone is trying their best to evacuate them. Nobody predicted. It was like really unpredictable.
Steps
What
being
happened now?
taken.
Universities were not allowing us to go. They said offline classes will start soon, and in some universities offline classes were happening till 23rd.
Okay.
So students were like whether to come or not. They were in dilemma because university people were telling not to go, nothing will happen. They also were not prepared. So we cannot blame anyone here.
yeah.
It was really unpredictable.
Mhm.
This war, they didn't provoke this. Putin didn't provoke. He didn't say anything. Suddenly he attacked.
He just made an announcement in the morning, and after that he
Yes,
bombarded everything.
everything started from 24th.
Yeah.
I was like 26th was my flight. I would have come back peacefully, but then everything started on 24th. So it was like really bad.
So for the evacuation, everything was free. I mean, or you had to pay for the flight.
No. For flight I didn't pay, but from Delhi to Guwahati I had to pay around 20k, 18-20k I had to pay.
Okay.
Yeah, but till Delhi, the Embassy of India and the central government did a lot for us.
Okay. They helped
helped
you
us
with
out.
everything.
Yes, everything, fooding, everything.
Yeah.
Just that we have little bit we had to face also, like little we have to face.
Yeah.
Like before crossing the border also there was a lot of traffic jam. So we were like, we had to get out of the bus around 2 to 3 kilometers ahead of the border. We had to walk all way to the border 2 to 3 kilometers. Then we were told to stay near a petrol pump, wait there for the Romanian buses to come. So embassy people also came to take us up from that petrol pump. We were sitting there for 5-6 hours outside the petrol pump in cold weather. So that much only we faced, nothing more than that.
Okay. And from the government of Meghalaya, did anyone keep in touch with you? Did they call you? Did they?
No sir, actually no. My father called the helpline number, they took all the details. But when my flight arrived on Delhi, my father did make a call to them, nobody picked up. So that was like kind of disappointing, but I don't know.
What other states?
Other states, everyone were there actually. I saw people from Assam, people from Gujarat, Maharashtra, Kerala, Rajasthan. Everybody came to take their children from there. They were dropped till their houses. But here I had to, like all alone, nobody from my university. I had to manage all alone from Delhi to Guwahati in this condition. I had to pay 18,000, around 18,000 I had to pay. Yeah, I had to come back all alone.
So, but we are thankful that you're
Yeah,
here, safe and sound,
really,
and
really thankful to God also.
yeah, and nothing untoward happened. and your family also must be relieved,
Really.
because in a war-like situation, we don't know what to expect and what not to predict. So, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you the best of luck. And hopefully, the situation will come back to normal and peace will be restored. But that we don't know when. Hope good sense prevail everywhere. So all the best
Thank you, sir.
and take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.